Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. I had stopped off at my bank today looking for some Eisenhowers or half dollars. I'm already doing a nickel hunt, so I wasn't really in the, I guess, looking. I wasn't really looking for nickels, but they had, I want to say, I have like $72 or $74 of customer wrapped nickels here. So I'm hoping to find some silver, some buffalo nickels, V nickels, shield nickels, proofs, definitely errors and varieties. I'm always looking for that. I do have a couple of silvers down here, but that's from a hunt that I'm working on right now. But I'm going to put these in a box and we're going to do a quick partial box nickel hunt. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Alright, so it was $72 worth. Let's get into this hunt. I guess I'll do these 6 rolls and then 10, 10, and 10. So let's get into the hunt. I'll see what I can find. Hopefully we can come across some cool stuff. See you back here in a second. Alright guys, you see the brownish color of these coins here? I'm hoping that these are all war nickels. I pulled out one and I think it was a 43. I've been hoping to find something like this in nickels, and I'm hoping that's the case. I could be wrong, but let's see. This is the first one here. Holy crap. Holy shit. Let me pause you for 1 second with the... Oh, no, that was good. Oh, boy. 1943. Are you frickin' kidding me? 43. Oh, shit. 42. Philly. Wow. Guys, I'm stoked right now. Look at all of these. I'll keep you with this one, this roll. There are it's another colored roll in there, like a bluish color. 43. Philly. I'm gonna look through all of those because there may be like 1950s. Another 43. Oh my god. I've been hoping for a roll of war nickels. I know it's not a whole roll, but wow. Look at that one. That one doesn't even look like it's a war nickel. It just looks like a nickel. That's a 43. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. That's not war nickel. 43. I gotta look for all the varieties. Maybe I'll get a 3/2. Imagine that. Holy crap, that would be sweet. Dude, this is sick. A 42. I got 2 42s now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that a 40? 43. Oh my god. That is awesome. Wow. And they're in great shape too. Look at that. You have got to be kidding me. 42. Couple 42s in the roll. It's a 64, right? Okay. We have a 43. Sorry about the washer dryer combo unit. So it's very loud. Another 43. 2002. 15. Is it an 83? 80 something. Okay, I'll go through all of those in just a second here. Look at all of these. I got 4 72s. That is insane. Insane for one roll. All right, let me hunt these and hunt these, and I will be back if I have something. See you in a second. All right, we'll start it off with the DDR that I found. There's some doubling on the side of Monticello there. This is a 2022 with doubling in United, a little bit in the M and the O, a little bit under the F and the I, some in States, and it kind of tapers off. Not really in of, and not much in America. Don't see much up here either. We have a little double die. And then we did have a 1940 Philly and a 1953 Denver, not a D over S. And then we have our 43 Phillies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These were our two nicer ones, kind of like Unk examples. And then I have 4 of the 1942 Phillies. 3, 4. All right, let me get into the next grouping. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th roll could be possible silver in there. I have no idea, but we'll see. Either way, I am stoked. That is awesome. Let's keep her going. Maybe we'll find some more like that. See you in a second. All right, I just folded out or flattened out the 4th roll. I'm just showing you because next up is that one, and I'll bring you in for it live. I hope I don't jinx us, but it is the same color paper. Let's see, that was the paper that the silver came out of. So we'll see. Let me go through this, and I'll be back to pour out that roll. All right, here's our roll. Let's see, standard paper goods. What does this one say? Standard paper goods. This one's actually not as beat up as this one is, so I don't know. Hopefully we just showing you that the silver is still here. Let's see what we got. Definitely not anything on that side. And it's probably just luck, which I'm okay with. It's the best find in nickels I think I've ever had. I don't see anything there either, so let's see. Oh, that feels like it's like a double wrong. There's just another coin in there. Alright, not seeing anything. That's too bad. Let's keep her going. Alright, that second grouping gives us our first foreign. We have a 1989 Canadian nickel. We have two 1940s. I have a 1940 Philly and a 1940 Denver. And one from the 50s. I have a 1959 Denver. Let's keep her going. See what else we can find. Working on the 6th roll of the 3rd group here. And we actually got a 2024 out of Philly. I wasn't expecting that. She's in pretty nice condition too. So let's keep her going, see what else we can find. Alright, group 3 actually did okay for us. We got two foreigns. We have a nice older Canadian, 1963. That should be a young head, and it is. We have a 2002 Bermuda. We have a 1987 dime. So we had some positive scumbaggery. 1952 Denver. A 52 Philly. 53 Philly. 58 Philly. And a 58 Denver. We had two 1941s, both out of Philly. We also had a 1939, again out of Philly. No DDO, no DDR, and no Henning. We did get ourselves a nice 2024, lower mintage, but not low mintage. And then we have a couple 2022s with some doubling in United States of America. See that there, the doubling in the T's, the lower mid of the E, mid of the F, kind of tapers off there, and then another one, again in United. This one's not as strong. Bottom of the A looks good. Also the top lower portions of the T, the middle portion of the E, lower portion of the F, lower middle portion of the F, lower middle portion of the E, I think a little bit, not really, in E pluribus unum, a couple double dies, that's good. So let's get into the last group, and we'll see what we can come across. I'll be right back. Alright, our fourth and final groupings finds. We have what appears to be maybe like a bingo chip. I don't know. Thank you, I guess. We have a 1985 Canadian. At a 1954, I believe it was Denver. Yep. We have a 1940 Philly and a 1940 Denver. We also have a 1939 Philly, not a Henning, not a double die. Under the scope, I have a 2019, and I don't know if I've ever come across this double die before. It's very minor, but there's a little notch right there doubling, and one up the top here, right there. So I usually see like one, but not two. So I'll have to check Wexler's, Brian Rybar's site to see if this is listed for the 2019. I believe it was 2019. Yeah, 2019 Philly. There's a little bit of a die break on the side of the Monticello building right there. So we'll have to take a look at that one. All right, let me get our better finds set out here. I'll be right back. You guys know what that's going to be already. All right, here we have it. I just put that bingo chip in there. Did I say poker before? If I did, bingo chip. Just put it in there for a little bit of color. We did come across a 2024 Philly, actually in pretty nice condition, so we'll put that in our tube. We have our bingo chip. Did somebody yell out bingo? Good. We have our 1942 War Nickels, all of them out of Philly, and all of them pretty much uncirculated. Just toned, but in very nice condition. And then we have our 43s, also out of Philly, also pretty much uncirculated. Again, just toned. What an awesome score. That is my best nickel hunt, hands down. That's awesome. I am stoked with this. All right, and there we have it. That is the hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up right here down the lower left hand corner of the video, or for shorts just double tap the screen. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. It really does help out the channel. The likes also go a long way. They help the video make their way through YouTube's algorithm to reach viewers like yourself, so please, please, please hit that like button. Also be sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. Once you hit subscribe, there'll be 3 different types of bells. The top bell, you will get notified for all videos posted. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers, my current subscribers, my old subscribers, people just watching who scroll through. Thank you all, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, so just for fun, is it recording me? Yeah, just for fun, I came over to coinapps.com where you can put in a quantity for something silver. So I found 19 war nickels at today's spot price, which is $33.79. We can check, I guess, update. All right, so $33.79, which is a value of $36.12. So made $36.12 minus obviously the 19 coins at 5 cents a piece, but we did pretty good there. Call it 35 bucks in silver value, and the rest of the coins pretty much went back. So not bad. All right, everybody. Again, I'll see you on the next one.